at 22 seconds. 20 seconds.
She knew I was going to say that because she's a psychic.
Actually, there's really not much going
5.
on.
The whole segment was good.
Hey, welcome back. You're invited into the ladies' room. Don't you feel so special?
It's naughty in the ladies'
God,
room.
it's so naughty. And most of that talk that goes on when the cameras aren't on
It's the best.
It's the best because we were just talking about spitting on vaginas. Do you want to unpack that for us, TJ?
Yeah, I
Because this
will.
is our segment about trending. So we're going to talk about this first because
This
apparently.
is kind of trending in my life. But,
So you said if he spits from afar, he's angry at your
well,
vagina?
No, I asked a friend. I said, why do you guys spit on it? I said, I thought maybe you were mad at it. And he goes, no. If a guy spits from afar, then he's mad.
I've never had anyone spit
You never have?
on a
So-
vagina. Nah.
Oh, are you saying
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
so-
On a vagina
She's
or on
so
your
wet.
vagina?
Mine.
You said
I'm gonna have to
I
go
know
with
I
her.
did.
I've had like spit on their hand maybe, but actually just like
Yeah.
spit on your. That would be like
Come
I'd be
on,
like,
girl, get it going.
we are not in a porn right now. You
like,
got to stop that shit out.
Whoa!
I think that would totally break the mood for me, and I'm opting out, man. I'm tapping out.
I'm like, I'm
What
a
do you
dirty
think,
whore.
man in the middle?
Spit on it.
Man in the middle, have you ever spit on someone's vagina?
I have personally not, no.
Thank
No.
God for that.
You had a stand-in? Did you have a stand-in spitter?
Well, no, I wasn't
It
in that
wasn't you
scene. It was
personally?
I chose to not take that script.
I think it's wise.
That
I
was
think
a wise choice.
you have a good
Desire
point.
and
Like
tenacity.
you only spit on vaginas if you're in pornos or buttholes.
Oh, that's not a what?
Well, in
the-
pornos, they do that a lot.
They do a lot of spitting.
They
in the-
love
in
to
the
do that, but in
buttholes.
reality, there's not a lot of spitting that goes
There's not a
on.
lot of spitters. I know we're not allowed to spit. We're called quitters. So
You know, I'm usually too busy to
Right,
spit.
Cheech?
so-
Oh,
know,
hey, wait
hey.
a minute now.
I don't know where that came from. We're
Was it your-
called quitters.
was
What
it
the
your
hell?
nickname
Instead
called
of
quitter?
swallowing.
Oh, God.
Megan
Wow.
Megan.
I'm getting such an education with you
No
guys.
tip for you.
Wow. That was okay. So trending.
Trending.
You know what's really trending, and I'm so glad that our producer Liz brought it up because I just got this on my phone, and people are freaking out. It's Pokemon Go. Have you guys got it?
I couldn't
It
believe
is
that.
so
I
much
mean, when does
fun.
Pokemon die?
You don't actually play that, do you?
Liz, do
I
you wanna
just started
fill us
today.
in?
Have you tried it?
Absolutely not.
You've got to try it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, so it's a kind of app. It's like a game, right? You get it on your phone.
Yeah.
And then it sends you off to look for Pokemons in certain places.
No, it shows you
Okay.
where they are. You go hunt them down.
Wait,
and it
here-
shows a camera of everything.
Here's the
you're looking
question: do you really like physically find them, or do you find them on your
At. They're
app?
virtual, babe. Pokemon aren't really real.
I did not
the
know.
app actually uses the camera of your phone so that when you're
Yeah.
walking, it is seeing what is in front
And you
of
can
you
see the
through
little
camera.
Pokemon, like, on the
So
table
these
at lunch.
Pokemon come onto your screen, and then you're supposed to throw
It's
Pokeballs
awesome.
at them. You can actually look out onto
You
these
play
maps.
this? You
I-
look very
I-
excited.
No,
I'm so excited.
You play- no,
my
she
kids.
plays it.
No,
She
this is the
play-
thing.
Playing this?
This is the thing. I
I
just
have not
downloaded
played
today because my gal,
No.
Fee, and her boy were playing this, and she said, this is her take, and she's actually in the next room. She said, it's actually bringing people together because people will be walking down the street, and you'll see them going, yes, and then people go, what kind you get? Like, people are talking.
that's
I
not
think that
very-
Stephen
that's-
Colbert said the best thing last night on air. He said it's the best new way for people to get run over by a car.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
totally.
I heard.
Well,
on
you
the-
can't be stupid.
Megan, do you know what gets
Well,
people together?
I did get a bruise, though, because I ran into a thing when I was looking for my Pokemon.
Well, of course,
Is
everybody's
actually
looking down at their
talking
phone.
to
them.
You know,
Get high. Everybody get high
it is just
together.
one
You'll get together.
more contraption that is putting
Be
everybody's
fine, you
face
know?
into their screen. You know,
None of
to
you have
me-
seen anybody that enjoys Pokemon Go.
No.
Oh, I have.
You ha-
kids.
you,
I
How old are your kids?
I have my youngest is 13.
You stumbled a little bit.
know.
He's got so many kids.
He
Yeah,
can't
well, I
decide.
have-
The ones that
I
I've
have-
actually
I
like
have five
admitted
of
The ones I
to,
know
or
about.
The ones,
The ones that live there, the ones that have moved. No, I have five.
Manifest and shit.
5?
So they are from 13 to 28.
Wow. Good on you, man.
My wife has 2, I have 2, and then we had 1 together. So it's kind of the Brady.
His wife is amazing. Hey, shout out to Liz. She's amazing.
She
Hi,
can
Liz.
shoot a baby out, man.
Well, you know.
She's a baby.
raise the
three,
mother right.
3 to be exact.
That's right. He's over.
No, so Pokemon Go is when you'll know if people are playing it because you'll see people walking down the street, and I said the same thing you guys did. I said, no, everybody's always looking at their phones. They're going to walk in traffic, whatever. She goes, no, this is the thing. You're going to see them walking down the street, then they're going to jump in the air and go, yes! And then other people around them are going to say, they're going to stop what they're doing and go, oh my God, what did you get?
That is stupid.
It is.
Your face is
I am
stupid.
amazed as to how many
Good
people
one,
are
man.
just obsessed
Do not
with
high five her for
Wow,
that one. No.
was deep.
You know,
TJ's teaching
I
me
was
about
watching
You
the late night.
deserve a reward for
I
that.
can't do
God,
the
I
hot
wish
stuff.
you were sitting close to me so I could drop my microphone where it's hot. Drop it like it's hot where it's
I was watching
hot.
Stephen Colbert, and he mentions this.
You watch
it-
Stephen
to the-
Colbert?
Yeah, I did.
It's really
And,
Colbert, you know. Anyway, move on.
It is,
Colbert.
well,
And go.
I guess is that if you
It's
don't know
Colbert.
how to pronounce his name, but the right way to pronounce his name would be Stephen Colbert.
She's a professional, as we learned last week, which at some point I'd like to talk about is what did we learn last week?
We learned a lot. We
I
learned
You
how
know to
hungry
pronunciate
my.
names.
Well, we
Pronunciate?
learned a lot. We learned I sit
Yes.
like a dude.
We learned that you like to make my vagina talk when
We
it's
learned
not
that.
really.
Really?
We also, yeah, she said,
Huh.
what is it saying? And then
Oh,
someone
yeah.
went, "Bleh."
Conversations with your vagina.
It was a hungry.
We had a
hippo.
conversation. It was a hungry hippo.
It was a little
That's a s-
dusty at first,
like-
but then it
like
got its
snap,
voice
snap,
cleared,
snap.
cleared its voice out. It sounded like it had some COPD.
And Gigi over there was trying to keep us on track. She was trying to be the level-headed one, and Carrie
Her
wasn't
pussy,
here,
you
so
know, inhaler.
thank God for that, because she would have ran screaming for the hills.
You know what? You know, I'll tell you what is encouraging
Still
is that
might.
most of the time when you're sitting around
No
a bunch
way.
of guys,
I am
everybody's talking about their dick. And I, would always have thought, sitting around a bunch of women, that the last thing I would be hearing is a bunch of talk about your vagina.
Are you
But
kidding me? We're in the ladies'
To
room.
hear that there is enough. It is very reciprocal.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I
You
appreciate
cannot-
that.
We are worse than you guys.
All
Come on.
men are constantly talking about their penis.
You
No
guys-
way. What do they
It
say?
is-
Seriously, what men
How
just sit
hungry they
around
are,
and
how
talk
big
about
they
their
are?
penises?
Come on, what do they say?
Come on.
What do they say?
I'm surprised.
No,
to
you can't
hear
back up,
the
back up. What
much-
do they say?
What do you mean?
What do men say about their
Dude, my
penis?
dick's so hairy.
Well,
No, man,
I
my
have a
dick's so
feeling.
long.
I have a
Megan,
feeling they talk more about
seriously,
our vaginas.
I know,
than their
you
dicks.
guys don't
We have
sit around
already
and be like,
determined
man,
that
I had the
you
biggest
are a little
boner
bit
last night.
undereducated in the porno scene, so.
Yeah, no, I don't like
I don't,
porn.
I
don't like porn. I don't
know
like
that we
stripping
really
either.
need to-
I don't like guy
if
strippers.
you want me to send you some
My dick's
movies,
out of
I'll send you some
I don't
movies.
like it. I've watched
But-
it. I'm not into it. I'd rather go.
I
in
like
my
porn.
head.
I like
have
porn.
much more of a vivid imagination.
Everything you can imagine is.
Okay, anyway, the
point
guys
being,
talking
a
about their
point
penises,
is-
what do they say? Because I have a feeling they don't. I have a feeling he's saying they talk about how their penises felt inside our vaginas.
I
instead
don't
of-
think that guys just sit around like, dude,
No.
I had the biggest
Right?
chubby last
I know,
night.
Right?
I don't
Like,
think that
okay.
actually like comes out of any
on, what
guy's
does he say-
mouth
what do
to
they
his
say?
like friends.
Well, not like that, no.
Thank
Okay,
God.
how does it happen? Enlighten us, man in the middle. You one hashtag one lucky guy,
You know,
Colorado.
It
Cut his
happens
mic.
a lot like what you girls are talking about. It just
Is he talking?
You're just talking about
How hungry their
vaginas,
cocks are?
talking penises and all.
Do you
of
ever
the
use the
point
word
is
as
that there is a lot of references to the penis to some other type of object or references and
Yeah.
But
do you play with them in front of each other? Because if I had a dick, I'd walk into a room and make it helicopter all over
that's
the
a whole
place.
nother party there, teacher.
You guys, you
That's
know,
fun
really-
from 5 to 7,
No,
but
we-
seriously, don't you like ever just go, okay, you know,
I would
now I'm
never-
starting to
don't go
bruise
to
my
that house,
thighs with
so-
my
Never
huge
get
ass
sick
dick.
Would
I
you
would
never
never
get
mind.
sick of that? Walk
Don't
through a
get
bunch
in
of
that van.
yeah, no. You
There's
don't.
a reason why God didn't give me one, because I would be very irresponsible.
You said that in your text
You know,
today.
again,
You said
that
if
is what
I
guys
had a
think.
cock, I'd be playing with it right now.
I was bored to death.
A
I
guy's
wanted
going
to
to
play
say,
with
"Boy, it's a good thing I don't have boobs because I'd be feeling myself up all the time."
You're good. You're good.
I don't think boobs are the same as a cock.
Well,
I don't know, I think they're similar,
I
like-
actually enjoy playing with boobs.
Yeah,
I
see,
like
I mean,
playing with
they're
Gigi's.
soft,
And honestly,
there's
like,
two of them.
no, TJ,
Gina's boobs are
how
awesome.
often do you touch your boobs?
Mine are tiny. I barely can feel them. I can barely find them myself. I'm all ass.
Bra fits better
Well,
backwards.
You know, depending on the assets of the woman,
You know,
they
in
can
high
be
school-
very.
In high school, I played the sunken
Fun.
chest in the play for.
You played the what
the
chest?
sunken chest.
You're totally making that up.
No, I know. But I could be. They're teeny tiny.
Okay, so in high
I'm
school,
asked. I got asked.
I got
I
yelled
think they
down.
look good.
Thank
Yelled
you.
down the hallway. You're a pirate's dream. A sunken chest has never been.
See?
Wait a minute. Carpenter's dream.
Just-
Flat as a board, never been screwed.
What do you got
That's
in
how it
there
goes.
then? What's in there? What do you got holding that up? What's that?
That's my boobs, baby.
Oh, you got titty.
Yeah,
got
I do.
nothing.
You do too. No, it doesn't matter.
Man,
Size doesn't matter with
Megan
boobs for
is
real.
Rocking here. I mean,
For real.
she is working
Aw,
out.
you're so sweet.
She's
I worked out today. It
she's-
was horrible.
You can
I
tell.
hate working out. To
She
do it.
comes to the show, and you can tell that she had just finished working out. Her muscles are like beaming and pulsing.
Oh my
Her
God.
body-
She was wearing
she's,
spandex.
You know, is practically just wiping
Thank you,
that sweat
Spence.
off of her brow, and she was looking.
He's so good, right? That's so sweet.
Is that why you brought him?
I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from, but I
She's
like
like,
it. Keep
I've
it up.
got the greatest guy to bring onto our show. Here's your script.
Well, Russell canceled at the last minute, so
Oh, it's
I was
just a
like,
backup.
I said,
I know.
hey, because you have so much going on, I was like, dude, you got to come be on the show.
Talk
'cause
about
you have
my body.
I mean,
spicy.
I know, right? I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. But thank you
Delicious.
very much. I'm gonna have you back, and he's on the radio show with me.
And then we can talk about my legs.
Okay, on the radio show, let's
The radio
go.
show,
Let's
is
talk
that-
about
Is that
the.
like my band?
No, you're coming
It's
on
always
for
about her and her
Bonathon. Remember, we
legs.
set the time. You put it in your. Don't worry, it's in your phone.
Can we
Is it
turn
in my
Megan's
phone? Okay.
microphone
Gams
off?
or
Don't worry.
games?
We've said it Friday night.
Okay,
You were pretty high.
I believe you.
Who are you
I
gonna
think
root for
that's
this
against
time?
the law.
What else is trending, girls? Okay, you don't like
Roofies.
Pokemon.
Roofies
I'm
are
going to
trending.
say right
No.
here, I'm not
Come
comfortable
on.
talking about roofing women.
No, there's a
Roofie.
nail polish now that you can wear.
I know that.
There's a nail polish that you can stir your drink and it changes color if it's
Oh, I
been
didn't know that. I
roofied.
thought you were talking about that shit that you
Oh,
spray
I
on.
think that is so cool.
Yeah, no, the roofie one though, they
roofie
have
one.
some college guys invented it.
You put in your drink, and if you
I-
get roofied, it turns your drink.
Oh no,
I got
talking about nail
to First of
polish.
all, how the hell are you going to tell? Like, oh my God, it looks a little green.
Well, you drink something
Second
different.
of all,
You drink
No, a
something
fingernail
different.
polish,
You-
it changes
you
color.
Purposely.
You gotta
Stick
put
it
your
in
finger
there
in
several
there.
times.
And
She
you're
likes
drinking
it.
vodka.
Seriously,
and seven
guys.
Or something that's
that
very
is
clear.
going to be a,
How
like,
about
if
don't
you're
leave your
drinking,
drink?
I'm not going to remember to put my finger in my drink every time I take a sip. Second of all,
Especially where has your
She
finger
is so
been
rude.
prior to
Exactly.
that?
second of all,
Ugh.
do people really roofie anymore? Is that still a
Yeah,
thing?
they do.
I was just
They
about
do.
ready to say the same thing. Does that really
No, they
happen?
do.
Where do you get a roofie?
I personally would not
I
want
think
a
the guy
roofied
on
woman.
before you, he was the roofie guy.
Listen, maybe he had done it.
I think so. He looks like a roofie
Have
guy.
you ever been roofied?
I actually have by a female.
Usually at a
I
bar.
was roofied actually
Yeah.
by
You know
a
what,
guy.
bartenders-
Okay,
at
talking
one
over
of
each
my
other, let's
shows.
have one conversation.
Bartenders actually will
Pretty.
take money from people to roofie a girl. If they see a girl, if someone sees a girl, they'll be like, dude, that girl, next drink, put this in it. And they'll pay 'em money to do it.
Oh, you
I'm not shitting you.
I don't
It's for
know.
real.
Really did a bartender say, yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
took
yeah,
money?
totally. Yes. I research. Hello. I've been on.
No, it's
Oh, here
I'm
we go.
sure it
Teacher's
could
pet.
happen. I don't think
No,
it's
it does
probably-
happen.
Let's
Just
think about
don't
this.
leave your drink alone.
I always leave my. Okay, you know,
You
I'm
always
staying
leave your drink.
touch. I'm-
Okay, everybody. Beautiful Carrie. Next time she's at a bar,
That's nice.
she's
That's the thing.
roofieable.
I drink at my house.
I
a
bring
lot.
my drink to the
best
ladies'
thing.
room
That's the best
with me.
choice. Just drink at your house. You don't have to. You don't have to worry about driving. You don't have to worry about finding Pokemon when you're all drunk, walking around. Where's my
What do you
Pokemon?"
worry about when you're drunk, Meeks?
I said you've got to drink at home, then you don't have to worry about driving.
If you
So
have a
so
good, I
boring.
just have to think, like, if you have a good group. My friend did get roofied at a party, and there were two guys who were like, "Oh, let us help you," and
They're the ones who did it.
well, I don't know. We don't know. We weren't exactly sure, but we were like, "Get away, get away, get away." This was years ago. Seriously, legs.
Oh, sorry.
We got to just flash everybody.
Sometimes-
She's trying. She's
sometimes
going
I
for it. Her
gotta
legs
air it
are
out.
inching apart.
You know, sometimes you just gotta air it out, right? It's not
So
just me.
how did she get?
Maybe we should
how
all
did she
air it
get
out
roofied?
together.
We were at a party. We were at a party, and we're not, you know, again, not positive. She was
Perfect.
Who knows? She just started like
More fans.
and couldn't focus, couldn't stand up, couldn't do anything, and I kind of like dragged her. We were a couple like a block from her house, so we got home. It was fine. Everything was fine.
That's good. She had someone with her. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was fine. I'm pretty sure
I
I
was actually
once.
roofied myself.
Yeah.
I
It
said
was a
'cause he's
friend.
pretty.
I knew. I know who did it. It was somebody that I.
Girl
I
or
had.
boy? I
It was
just
a
gotta
guy
ask.
that
A
was doing
boy.
it to just see me get just completely
okay.
wasted.
That's
I was playing
total bullshit.
Are
at a
you
place
sure
called-
that's why he did it?
He
Is that what
wanted
he
to.
told you
Yeah,
after?
No, I
Did your butt hurt
I
when you pooped?
Did not. My butt did not hurt, but I did wake up
Did it
in the
bleed a
morning with
little
my
bit?
Was
face
it
in a frying
leaking a
pan in
little?
a strange apartment.
In a frying pan?
Yeah, I woke up, my face in a frying pan.
Was it on
in
the
a strange
oven, on the
apartment.
stove?
No, it was on the floor of an
Well,
apartment.
that's good.
Laying in a frying pan. And
Only
I
a
got
man
up.
would give you a frying pan.
And,
to throw up
and I'm
in.
like, okay, where am I? So,
Right?
I
I didn't even
I
get
call
that.
my
I
friend. I'm
thought
like,
it was
hey,
just, like,
where?
embarrassment.
My friend where am I? Well, I don't know where the hell you are. You just called me. How do I know where you are? Okay, so I get up, I start walking around and see another friend of mine on a bed, but I still have no idea
Was
where
he
I'm at.
roofied
I'm just going to
also?
throw it out
No,
there
I
that
don't
maybe
think
these
that.
aren't the
But
best friends.
these, I had just
roofing
played a
each
show.
other so
I was
they
up
could say what they didn't know.
in Brighton, playing at a place called Jordanelli's, and we
When'd you
played,
hear
and I
that?
saw this guy that I had partied with before, and he was one of those guys that you're just like, okay, if he's got it, that's. Anyway,
Is he still
I
talking?
remember
Liz.
taking a drink
Liz,
from
come on, man.
this
Keep it
guy.
on. This
Telling
is a
us
good story.
For God's sake, listen.
It's a roofie
And that was the
story.
last
We
thing
all
that I
have
remember.
that.
I missed it.
We want to hear how he got roofied.
Oh my God, you're going to have to watch the show to catch what our guest
See, I
just
just
said
got
because
roofied.
holy crap. And I think we're almost going to go to a break.
He
because
got
it feels like
roofied.
it's
He
about
woke
time.
up with his face in a frying pan,
just
frying
broke my
on the floor.
And his
She
butt
thought
did
it
not
She
hurt.
thought she thought it was
Carrie's paying
because
attention.
only a man would give you a frying pan to throw up in. She thought it was.
I just thought I thought I don't know what I
I thought it was just a messy house and there's a frying pan and he was like, "Oh, dude, it feels like a pillow."
I think he got butt
Somewhere
raped.
cool. I think
That's
it's
kinda
kind
what I
of
was
lay your
asking,
head.
And then the guy made him eggs and bacon, and they ate it, but they didn't even.
Together in bed.
God. In the
There
frying
was-
pan that
There
his
was,
face
there was
was
no
in.
breakfast waiting for me when I woke
You
up with
had
the frying
sausage
pan.
the night.
Well, as
before.
fun as this trending thing has been.
The late night sausage. That's
I'm
what-
gonna make you
listen
some
to this.
eggs
She is
because you
on
had
it.
sausage last night.
Oh my God. Wow.
Well,
That was
see.
fun.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's
Hey,
nothing
let's
wrong
give
with
out the
that.
number again if
Except
you want
the
to
rape
call the
part of it.
show.
You can call
the
and be
number
part of this
720-361-2728 if you want to call the show.
Everybody say it. CJ, go. 720.
720-361-2728.
720-361-2728.
720-361-2728.
I think we have the point.
All right, God, just call for God's
Harry
sake, or not,
is
whatever.
on it.
We'll be back in just a few minutes because you're in the ladies' room with Gina, TJ. What's your name again?
Doug.
Doug. Oh, jeez.
How easily
Doggone
I
it.
forgot. See, I just got roofed.
Doug Tackett, bass player for me, among other things.
remember.
Megan
Yeah.
and Carrie. Don't go anywhere. We'll be
We're
right
gonna
back.
roof you in your beehole.
I am warning you.
Gina is scary as shit.
She's been yelling at me off when we were on break, and she thinks I'm a piece of shit. So
She wasn't yelling at you. She was encouraging you to be the
To be
train
a-
wreck, to
to-
fall on the ground and lick shit off the ground so we look better.
I know. I don't really like my
You
role.
show your boobs. I don't have to.
I don't like my role.
Oh, you're going to
I-
have to show your boobs.
I want to slow
Am I
my
gonna
roll
have to
right
Because
now.
they're real.
They are real boobs, and they.
And you've got the ass. So you guys, we are covered.
Colorado Harvest Company.
I capture the beauty to put on display, as if it's my duty to blow you away. This is the end of everything I've ever known. Please
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company.
Well, I mean, he was a professor.
World Viral.